We've all heard about the country of Saudi Arabia, and most of us already know that it has a royal family and the country is ruled by King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. But do you know he's the richest king in the world? And the real question is, how rich is he, and what's the net worth of King Salman? In today's video, we'll look inside the life of King Salman of Saudi Arabia. Everything will be revealed here, from his wealth to his luxurious palaces to his car collection. But before we dive into that, let's look at how Salman became the king of Saudi Arabia. Earlier life. King Salman was born on December 31, 1935. King Salman is a son of former King Abdulaziz and Hafsa bint Ahmed Al Sudairi, making him one of the Sudairi Seven. Salman was raised in Al Murabba Palace, a historic building in Riyadh. He got his early education at Prince's School in Riyadh. King Abdulaziz established the school specifically to provide education for his children. Young Salman studied religion and modern science in school. At 19, Salman was appointed deputy governor of Riyadh province on March 17, 1954. He held that position for more than 1 year. Salman was then appointed as the provincial governor in February 1963 and held this position for a long time. Looking at his contributions in official posts, Salman was also appointed as second deputy prime minister and minister of defense on November 5, 2011, replacing his brother, the Crown Prince Sultan. The reason why he could replace his brother was simple, and that was experience. Salman had 5 decades worth of experience in the governorship. He headed the family council, called the Descendants Council, which King Fahd established in 2000 to solve family matters. It was June 18, 2012. The royal court announced that Salman was in charge of state affairs. And on June 18, 2012, Salman became the new Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia by replacing his brother, Crown Prince Nayef bin Abdulaziz. It was a big thing for Salman, but much more critical things were waiting in the folds of time. On January 23, 2015, the king, who was also his half-brother, Abdullah, died due to pneumonia at age 90, and within a week, Salman inherited the throne of Saudi Arabia at the age of 79. King Salman is the richest individual royal on the planet. His estimated net worth is about $18 million and has a fortune of $18 billion. But many believe this number could go much higher, and most of this wealth is spent on assets and properties. And the multi-billionaire king of Saudi Arabia holds multiple lavish palaces, many expensive cars, and super yachts. Let's first look at the royal palaces he owns. Royal Palace. Al Yamama Palace is one beautiful place the king of Saudi owns. This palace is located in the western suburb of Riyadh. And in this lavish palace, the Saudi king lives with his family. Apart from this palace is also used to hold important meetings with senior members of the royal family. Now, coming to its design, it is described as a combination of elegant and beautiful by visitors. It is a traditional Arabic building with arched windows. This palace is decorated with beautiful chandeliers, elegant carpets, and ornate antiques. It's so royal that the interior door and halls are decorated with gold because budget was not an issue for the king. The cost of the palace is unknown, but we can assume it's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Another royal palace which the king owns is Urga Palace. It is located in central Riyadh. According to several reports, the price of this palace is about $1.4 trillion. Nothing official. The king doesn't live here but keeps this palace to receive guests and officials. This is the place where the king hosted the American President Barack Obama. Urga Palace is primarily used for government functions, state receptions, and cultural festivals, including Saudi arts and customs to the international community. This palace looks utterly different from the last place, Al Yamama. It has rich silk carpets and expensive Italian marble which cost millions to maintain, but that doesn't matter to the king. Al Auja. It's a recently constructed building which is a multi-million-dollar palace. It presents the best in Saudi craftsmanship, hand-carved wall designs, and floor and mosaic flooring. The palace looks simple yet elegant, and credit for this elegance goes to the local Najdi style. This multi-million-dollar palace is situated northwest of the Al Yamama Palace on the outskirts of Riyadh. Yacht. Now coming to the super yacht, there are many small and big yachts that the king owns, but here we'll mention a multi-million-dollar super yacht, and that is Prince Abdulaziz. This super yacht is considered one of the world's largest motor yachts with a 147-meter-long body. This beauty comes in a combination of navy blue and white, and it was built in Denmark by a company called Helsingør Værft. After 15 months, the work of the super yacht was completed and delivered in the year 1984. In the year 2007, the interior of Prince Abdulaziz was redesigned to equip it with modern technologies. The interior of this ship is a classic example of a mixture of modern and traditional design. This beauty includes a pool, movie theater, helipad, and entertainment segment. The price of this beauty is about $100 million, and its maintenance costs $5 to $10 million annually to the king. When it comes to guests, it can host about 64 guests and up to 65 professional crew members. Impressive, right? Jets. Until now, we've seen the king's lavish lifestyle, but what if the king wants to go out of the country? When it comes to traveling by plane, you can't expect the king to fly by commercial flight, especially when it comes to the Saudi king. So the king owns an expensive private jet called the private Boeing 747-400 passenger jet to travel abroad. It's designed and customized according to the needs of the king. The price of this lavish jet is more than $200 million. Now, moving on to the cars the king owns. King Salman is a car lover. I think we're all car lovers. And he has a range of collections which will not only amaze you, but also dazzle your eyes. This collection includes a Rolls-Royce drophead, and this fantastic car cost about $400,000. To reflect King Salman's love for gold, this extensive collection of his cars also includes a Rolls-Royce customized in gold color. The price of this car is about $600,000. He also owns a Mercedes S600, a fully customized G-Wagon, Bentley Continental, Audi R8, Porsche Panorama, and the list goes on. We've seen until now how lavish the lifestyle of the King of Saudi Arabia is, but how is he so rich? What are the sources of his income? Let's dive in there. Saudi Arabia became rich when the biggest oil reserves were found under its land. Now, Saudi Arabia has become the largest supplier of crude oil to major countries like the USA, India, and China, and a significant portion of this profit goes to the king. The king owns Saudi Aramco, the largest oil-producing company in the world. The net worth is about $200 billion annually, and that was the answer to your question, to how are they spending so much? This company has various investments in other companies like Aramco Shared Benefits Company, Saudi Petroleum International Incorporated, Motiva Enterprises LLC, and others. Apart from these, the king has done several investments in companies like Facebook, Lyft, Boeing, Disney, Bank of America, and many more through their PIF Severing Wealth Fund of Saudi Arabia. We all know the Saudi Arabian king lives lavishly, but he also works to share his money with those who are in need. He is closely connected with the Sultan bin Abdulaziz Saud Foundation. This foundation deals with various issues in the country, like providing medical facilities to those who need them and providing houses to its citizens. In 2021, the king donated $8 million along with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman through the Kingdom Ihsan platform. This program is for those who are in need during Ramadan. He recently, in 2022, donated $5 million to charitable and nonprofit work. Thanks for watching the video. Comment down below your favorite part about the video. Also, press the subscribe button and the bell icon for regular updates.